Hey there. Today I'll be speaking about the two essential tools in JavaScript that are probably working behind the scenes in most of the web apps that we use daily. So JSON.parse and JSON.stringify. So if you have ever worked with APIs sending data back and front or forth between the front end and back end, I think you have definitely encountered these two. So they are the translator that actually keep everything in sync. So now imagine you are sending data from your application to a server. So how do you think that server actually that data moves? So it is not magic, it is JSON.stringify. And when the server responds, how does your app make sense of that data? So that is where actually JSON.parse comes into play. So let's break down on what makes these two methods so powerful. So to start with, let's go ahead with the meaning definition and then a little a demonstration of how by using Visual Studio Code. I'm using this FigJam bot offered by Figma. So it's very easy to use and very convenient. Now to start with JSON in JavaScript, JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. JSON is a lightweight data format used for data exchange between server and web applications. It is easy for humans to read and write and easy for machine to parse and generate. And two important methods that are used are JSON.stringify and JSON.parse. So JSON.stringify actually converts JavaScript object into JSON string. On the other hand, JSON.parse actually parses a JSON string back into JavaScript object. And the two primary parts that make up JSON are keys and values. So key is normally string that are actually enclosed in quotation marks. So on the other hand, is a value can be string or number, boolean expression, array, or object. And before I go ahead with the example, so to explain it further, what does this parse actually mean? So parse generally means actually breaking down or dividing something into a smaller parts for easy understanding or some kind of easy processing. So when we pass a JSON string, we are actually dividing it into its individual components so that we can access the data in a structured way. So I will go ahead with the example. So I'll tell JSON.stringify suppose like const.x. This is object now trying to convert to string. So that will be explained with the help of code. And second is JSON.parse. When what it says is when receiving data from a web server, the data is always a string. So that I will explain with the help of Visual Studio Code. Now let's start with the JSON dot JSON dot JSON dot pass. So let's say const x is equal to let's say of uh, name of let's say one more something and let's go ahead with the age 18. Okay, let's x const y is equal to now json dot pass of that x, and let's console dot top of this y. Now this is string. Now I'm going to convert this into an JavaScript object. So I'm using a basic index.html and script.js just for explanation purpose, because these are fundamentals, these are basic concept in JavaScript. But as we go deeper and deeper, I think this play a very much role in understanding the JavaScript language, and also very much helpful in other part also. So now let's see the inspect on. Now out here you can see that what I'm getting is I'm getting JavaScript object. So let's copy this object. Now this is what we call a JSON.parse, converting of this string into a JavaScript object. Now on the other hand, JSON.string. So let's say const x is equal to I have copied that object, and let's say const y is equal to json dot stringify of that x. So console.log of the that y. Now what I'll get it, I'll get the string. So let's see the result. See, now what I'm getting is I'm getting string. Now now why they are important, why they are important in understanding is the while json.stringify actually means converting of javascript object into to a string, whereas json.parse converts a json string to a javascript object. So they are much more essential tools that actually make the data movement of data across web application much more in a seamless way. So they are like a glue actually that connects the front end and back end, ensuring that the data flows smoothly in a format both sides is able to understand that. So thank you for watching, uh, and see you next time.